Happy Friday afternoon, everybody, and spring has sprung here in North Texas. We're having some beautiful temperatures. We expect them to continue. We do not expect any rain until next week. So I wanted to show you what's going on in the high tunnel, what we have transplanted from our seed starters, but we're going to talk first about this seed starting tray that my husband built, and I got to tell you, it's simply incredible. So you can see we still have a lot of seeds coming up. We're continuing to plant. There's some things that we're going to try different this year, along with our vegetables. We are going to also plant some flowers and see if we can't make a go at that as well. My husband is working on some petunia hanging baskets, and we have marigolds, we have some cosmos, we have some African daisies, we have echinacea coneflower. We have many of it started up here, but we've already been able to pot some in some 4-inch pots. Very excited with what we feel like we're going to be able to do here in this high tunnel and the next one that's going to be coming in a couple of months. So first, let's talk about this seed starting table. If you've been watching me for any length of time, you know my husband built this, and we started our tomato plants and we started our pepper plants, and then we got hit with that huge winter storm just about 2.5 weeks ago. My husband was able, with this seed starting table, to keep the seeds at above 50 degrees entirely, and sometimes it was getting way above. We do have heating mats, so what he did is he just built a table here. We filled this with the play sand, and then he put the heating mats underneath, and then we put our seed trays on top, started our seeds, and when it gets cold, he is able to roll this plastic over and keep everything warm, and it worked fantastically. Can't brag enough about this seed table. We will be using this in the years to come, and it has really helped us. So let me take you around and show you how it has helped us and what we got started by seed and how it's looking now. So here's a quick rundown of all our starters that we have going. Still, these are my pepper plants, but we've already been able to transplant some. So we are so excited. So come on over here. Looky here. This is what my husband has already got put into 4-inch pots. These are the marigolds. You can see we have a great start of them. And then over here is our African daisies, and my cosmos are right there. But let me go around and show you my tomatoes and peppers. Here are our peppers. We have various. We have the nata jalapeno, we have the banana peppers, and we have bell peppers. Over here we have our tomato plants, we have romas, we have our mortgage lifters. Let's see, what else do we have in there? Oh, some Perone tomatoes. And here are my cosmos again. And here are the seed starters, guys, for the petunias. And you can see they are little bitty, but they are starting to come up. We are very excited about this little venture that we're going to try. So in the raised bed on the north side of the high tunnel, you can see my radishes. This is the Easter basket variety. And here is my Napa cabbage. We did grow that from seed on that seed starting table, and you can see it's doing fantastic. I have some eggplant here that is coming up. These were started by seed. And then I have some Rocky Top lettuce, which is a lettuce mix. I did direct sow. There's my kale, and I have some broccoli. The wind's whipping a little bit. We may have to close that north side. But now we have the rest of this raised bed filled, and we are fixing to fill it up with veggies. I did go ahead and plant some cucumbers right there. I just did it yesterday, so I expect to see those come up. So here are my beets. Many of you suggested after that hard freeze that we cut the beet greens down, and we sure did. I was able to can quite a few last weekend, and we've got more coming. And here in front of the beets, I planted my bush beans. These are the Conteri bush beans that I just really loved last week. And when these beets come up, we'll be planting more of our bush beans there. So on down the line here, we have some onions that I pulled from a spot that I felt like was not going to do good, and I popped them in the ground, and they're looking gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And now I have more spinach coming up. This is where we pulled the turnips and planted some spinach, and then I still have some growing that I planted back in the fall. So I'll be doing some canning of spinach. Let's just see on down the line here. And here are what I call the -3 degrees tomato plants. I cannot be more pleased and more excited. Guys, look, we have such an early start on our tomatoes. These are beautiful. They are absolutely delicious. And you can see I have more coming up here. I believe this is the black creme. And then I have more of the cherry-like tomatoes. And then I have the black cherry tomatoes coming in. But you can see, guys, I have tomatoes on every single plant in this high tunnel. We are getting a huge jump start on the tomato season, and I can't be more pleased and more excited. Here's a couple of black creams coming up, looking beautiful. So our potatoes finally started coming up. They survived through that extreme cold. It did get down to 21 degrees in this high tunnel during that winter storm, but look at my chard. It's just gorgeous. I can't get enough of this chard. It is so beautiful. And here is one of our little bell pepper plants. This is actually saved over, guys, from last year. We're not sure how much longer it's going to hang on, but we have some transplants that are ready to go in this pot whenever it starts to poop out. My husband has started some pumpkins for my grandson. We're excited to see how these go. I have some cabbage. These are the wicking tubs. So we are trying this out this year. And here is more of the pumpkins, but let's check out my cabbage. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to be able to ferment some of this weekend. Look at that. That is a nice size head of cabbage. I have 2 more here. I'm letting my broccoli seed out. Have another beautiful cabbage here. And we have some jalapenos here that we're fostering. Kale, it froze in that 21-degree weather, but it is coming back very well. Another thing that we're trying in the wicking tubs are strawberry plants, guys. My husband just put these in the ground today. We're going to try out these strawberry plants and see if we can't get some berries in here. We also have a blackberry bush. We're going to try to get berries off of that as well. So here we're trying some pinto beans, and there's my kohlrabi, and here are my onions. They look a little crowded, and we'll probably have to get in there and thin them out, but we wanted to keep them going as long as we could, and just use some of them maybe for chives. So here is a beautiful view of what's going on in this high tunnel. It is 20 feet wide by 36 feet long, and you can see we have so much going on in here. So spring is upon us. We have got a great jump start on it. We are planting this weekend. We've been planting a little bit all week long. So this has given us probably about a 3 to 4 week jump on our normal planting season. Now I do have about 150, 200 square feet outside the high tunnel that I'll be planting toward the end of March, but since it's outside, we're gonna go ahead and wait, make sure we don't get another frost or freeze. But outside there is probably gonna be my squash and my gourd family plants. I'm sure I can fill it up with something else too, so that's what we're gonna do. But we're very excited about this year and what we're going to get. We will be canning and preserving everything that we grow. And of course, we'll be sharing with our family and friends too, which is what we love to do. So anyway, you want to stay tuned. You want to hit that subscribe button so we can help you out with your gardening this year. And we will do the best we can to answer any questions that you have. Please be sure to leave a comment below on what you think about our little flower endeavor and our petunia basket endeavor. And just what you think in general about how beautiful this high tunnel has turned out, and what you think maybe we could be growing in it as well. Give me some good ideas, guys. Take care, God bless, have a wonderful weekend, and we will be in touch before this weekend is over. So spring is upon us. We have got a great jump start on it. We are planting this weekend. We've been planting a little bit all week long. So this has given us probably about a 3 to 4 week jump on our normal planting season. Now I do have about 150, 200 square feet outside the high tunnel that I'll be planting toward the end of March, but since it's outside, we're gonna go ahead and wait, make sure we don't get another frost or freeze. But outside there is probably going to be my squash and my gourd family plants. I'm sure I can fill it up with something else too, so that's what we're going to do. But we're very excited about this year and what we're going to get. We will be canning and preserving everything that we grow. And of course, we'll be sharing with our family and friends too, which is what we love to do. So anyway, you want to stay tuned. You want to hit that subscribe button so we can help you out with your gardening this year. And we will do the best we can to answer any questions that you have. Please be sure to leave a comment below on what you think about our little flower endeavor and our petunia basket endeavor, and just what you think in general about how beautiful this high tone has turned out, and what you think maybe we could be growing in it as well. Give me some good ideas, guys. Take care. God bless. Have a wonderful weekend, and we will be in touch before this weekend is over.